Hello, welcome to Valley Lutheran High School. I'm here to share with you my food insecurity unit that I do with my Global Issues students. Global Issues is a required class, and this is part of our essential needs unit on food, water, shelter. I'm sure all of you are aware that world hunger is a huge issue, and you can see that here on the map. So if everybody's aware of hunger, then why do my students even need to study about hunger? Well, we'll see that as we go through some of the purposes of it, but most of all I want them to have awareness of the other. That there are people, even in our own country, even in our own community, who don't get enough to eat. So one of the things we're going to do as an activity is to have them keep track of all of the food that they eat in the course of a day, and then how much of that is wasted. And as you can see here, this is the amount of food that's wasted for a family of 4 in the course of a month. So they're going to get kind of a better understanding of that. We also do a number of activities that use the introductory things to see what they may or may not know. And I just want to show you a little bit about this. Let's see if you can guess what's underneath some of these boxes. How many millions of people across the world are hungry? Nope, 964. I think you guessed wrong. Okay. But do you understand that there's enough food for everybody to have 2,700 calories a day? Or how many children die a day from hunger? I'll bet your guess is a little low. Over 16,000 children die every day from hunger. So here's an example of all the different activities that I'm going to be doing with my students so that they can better understand this. We'll do a pre-assessment activity using Edmodo. They'll go and take this quiz and record some answers that are part of it to understand, and so that I can see what do they already know about hunger, and they'll record some of their results then on Edmodo for me. And after we assess prior knowledge, we're going to look at what does the world eat? What's a typical meal around the world? And Hungry Planet site gives us great pictures where we can see the typical food for a family in different countries. This, for example, is Germany, and we'll look at many different places around the world. That's to give them the multiple perspectives that are part of it. Also, we'll look at causes of food insecurity. We'll read a number of editorials. We'll do an activity from Farming for the Future that helps them to understand what are some of the things that affect a farmer's outcome. How many things are beyond his control? But the major focus is going to be on the research groups that students are going to do. It's going to help them with their asking good questions. It's going to help them with conducting good research. They're going to get particular regions of the world and study causes and do graphing in these particular research groups and present their finding later. We'll find out the effects of food security, and here's where I want them to see the empathy for the other. They'll be doing a 24-hour fast and find out what it's like to be hungry and work with that. Then we need to look at hunger in America, because most students don't really think that it's a problem here, or that maybe everybody who's hungry in America is hungry because they're lazy and don't want to work. And we'll start with a sides debate. There is no reason for anybody in America to be hungry. This then gets them to work on critical thinking, to make arguments and stuff. Following that, we'll take their research groups and put them together and cause and effect, present their findings. But really, we don't mean much if we don't work to solutions. And so the solutions we're going to work at are some of the local to global. We'll have some area farmers come in, and the kids will have made good questions for the farmers. We'll ask them about the connection between Saginaw farming, soybeans is real big here, and sugar beets, to the global market. We will then work on taking action. They'll research some of the organizations that deal with world hunger from a Christian perspective and from the non-Christian organizations. We'll develop a blog and website so they can keep the public informed. They'll make some posters on hunger in Saginaw so that people know where in Saginaw can we go to get some help. And we'll raise money through our fasting for World Vision projects, and it's a really neat activity as they try to decide how to spend that money. And then finally, to prevent the danger of a single story, I'm going to have them go back to their regions and find a story, a video, images that show the beauty and abundance in their country as well, so they don't think it's all simply everybody's starving to death in this particular region. As you can see, most of the global competencies are going to be covered pretty easily here in the different things that I'm going to do. And in fact, if you look at this graph, and again, it's kind of a demonstration of our technology, generating questions before beginning research is investigating the world, analyzing sites, developing empathy helps them to recognize perspectives, raising money for World Vision is taking action, Working with the internet collaboratively helps them with investigating the world. And preparing an awareness campaign kind of takes care of a number of different things. So hopefully you've seen the perspectives that we're going to do. Thank you for putting up with me and missing my amateur videographer here. And it's been nice getting to know you. We'll look forward to seeing you soon.